with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called G.U.Y by Lady Gaga. And we end up capoing this on 3rd fret to kind of match the recording. We'll walk through a couple things in root position. And it starts off with an A minor chord. It's kind of background keyboard vamp. And the way you play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, third finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And then from the A minor, we're going to go into a D minor chord. When we play D minor, first finger goes to the high E 1st fret, second finger on the G 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, it sounds D minor, and it sounds very, very sad. And then from the D minor, this kind of we go back to an A, but now it's happy. It's kind of an A major chord, where you do first finger on the D 2nd, second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the B 2nd. If you strum all those together, that sounds a really happy A major, kind of a party on the 2nd fret. And then from the A major, we go back to our A minor chord. But then there's this change to a B flat major. And you can do this a couple different ways, actually. You could do it as kind of a 1st fret bar, third finger over the D, G, and B, it's kind of a B flat major chord. Or if you're trying to avoid the bar chords, a good substitute when you're starting out would be first finger on the high E 1st fret, third finger on the G 3rd fret, pinky on the B string 3rd fret. It's kind of a B flat major on the top 4 strings. Or you could take the second finger and add it in on the D string on the 3rd fret. Or you could use a B flat 5 power chord, where you do first finger on the A 1st fret, third finger on the D string 3rd fret. Kind of work just the A and the D strings for the B flat. Or you may even dig on a B flat major 7, where you could do first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G 2nd fret, third on the D 3rd, pinky on the B string 3rd for B flat. And then from the B flat, we go back to kind of an A minor chord. And then you'll hear this cool little lick come in where you can play open A, second on the A, or G, it's kind of an A note, and then third on the D, second on the D, third on the A, and then open D, and you might want to do that as kind of a hammer on into 2nd fret. So kind of playing the open D and letting the finger go down to carry the sound. So kind of a 0, 2, 3, 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 2, 3, 0, 2, if you want to kind of follow that lick. Or a couple other strumming options actually through the tune is you could even work kind of a repeated down idea through that part, kind of A minor, kind of an 8 down on each chord if you kind of dig on that. A minor, A minor, B flat, B flat, and then our A minor, kind of picking up the lick on those last A minors. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A minor and tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So it's playing a little against the tune a little bit, but just to try that through the intro, you'd have A minor, A minor, D minor, A major, A minor, B flat, B flat, A minor. Kind of picking it up on that lick on those last A minors. Or another strum pattern I was really digging on through the tune is something called the 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that foot tap into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And then on the third beat, you're doing it up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 down. It can be kind of a fast pace for the tune, but very cool. So we tried tried that through the intro, you'd have the A minor, A minor, B minor, A major, A minor, B flat, B flat, and then our A minor kind of picking up the lick. So you may want to kind of play around with that. And then from there, then we'd be going into our verse part, which is really just that A minor. We can do that in any of those strum patterns, or you might want to kind of stay on the lick through the verses. And then from there, then we go into a pre-chorus part that starts on an F major chord. When we play F major, normally you do this as a first fret bar, second finger on the G string second, third finger on the A third, pinky on the D string third. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord, and it sounds really happy. And a good substitute for that, if you're starting out, is something called F major 7, where you can do first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the G second fret, and third finger on the D string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7, and it sounds really groovy happy. And then from the F we go to an A minor, and then we go to an E major chord. We play E major. First finger goes to G on the first fret, second finger on the A string second, third finger on the D string second. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the third finger, making it an E7, or you could add in the pinky on the B string third for an E7 and kind of work that for your E. And then from the E we go to a C major chord. And when we play C major, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A string third. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then from the C we go to a D minor, and then an A minor chord, and then we go to an F major chord, and then there's kind of this big hit on the last E where you may want to do kind of a down, 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 and then kind of kill the strings on the pre-chorus. So we could try that any of those ways actually. You could work the down idea, F, A minor, or you could do the down, down, up, down, up, E, C, or the 16th idea, A minor, F, and our E hit, E. And then from there, then we'd be going into our chorus part. And our chorus kind of starts on the F major, and then we go to D minor, and then we go to A minor, and then there's almost like really quick change, and you could probably just ignore this if you wanted to, but a quick change from the A minor to the B flat major. So you want to do kind of a 4 down on each of those, or you could take the down, down, up, and half it with kind of an A minor, down, up, kind of a down, down, up on each one. Or you could half that strum pattern, A minor, down, B flat on up, up, down, up. Or if you're doing the 16th pattern, you could kind of work it with the A minor, down, down, and then hit the B flat for the up, up, down, down, up, down. So that could be kind of interesting. So we could start with the down, down, up, and have D minor, A minor, A minor, B flat, or the 16th, F, B minor, A minor, then we kind of go back into our verse idea, back through our pre-chorus, back through our chorus, and then we end up on our bridge part. And our bridge starts on the F, but then we go to a G major chord. We play G major. First finger goes to A on the second fret, second finger on the low E third fret, and third finger on the high E third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G major. And then from the G we go to an A minor, and then a G, and then a C, and then our E major. Actually, we kind of end up doing that progression twice. The weird part is the A minor, G, C, E half. So you'd have kind of the F, G, A minor, G, C, E, or you could, if you do the down, down, up, down, up, F, G, A minor, G, C, E, or if you're doing the 16th, you'd have the F, G, A minor, G. You kind of have that pattern too. That can be very, very cool through that too. F, G, A starts on the D minor, and then we go to C, and then we go to the G chord, but you'll kind of hear the A string 2nd fret B note come out of that. That's called G/B, and then that becomes a regular G major. And then we go to D minor, and then C, and then our G/B, and then our B flat, and then D minor, and then C, and then an F, and then our E major at the very end. It's kind of that bridge tag. And then we pick it up back up on our chorus and then kind of end with a little piece of our verse. Now the weird part is, to play along with Lady Gaga, instead of starting on an A minor chord, she's starting on a C minor chord. So what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 3rd fret, then now your A minor is really a C minor chord, your D minor is really an F minor chord, the A major is really a C major chord, your F major is really an A flat major, your E major is really a G major chord, the C major is really an E flat major chord, and your B flat is really a D flat major chord. But to take it from the very beginning, actually we could kind of work that intro any of those ways. Actually kind of, you can work the downs, or the down, down, up, or the 16th if you're kind of digging on that. A major, A minor, B flat, our big A minor, and then we kind of pick it up on our lick. Last 4 A minors, and then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. So we got kind of our A minor, A minor, A minor, to lead us into our pre-chorus. And so if we tried our pre-chorus, we could do that any of those ways too. A minor, E major, C, A minor, F. We got our E to lead into our chorus part. And so we try our chorus that way. We'd have F, A minor, piece of our verse, actually, kind of back on the A minor. Now something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, down, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the A minor you'd have A for the bass, on the D minor you'd have D for the bass, on the F bar you'd have low E for the bass, on the E major you'd have low E for the bass, on the F major 7 you'd have D for the bass, on the C you'd have the A for the bass, and on the B flat you have the A string for the bass, and on the G major we have the low E for the bass, unless we're doing the G/B, in which case you want to try and bring out the A string for the bass on that. So we could work our verse with a bass down, up, and just have the A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. It's kind of a band. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could work it as a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. So we try our verse that way. You'd have the A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. So we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit. And then from there, then we'll be going into our pre-chorus part. So we tried that with a bass, down, up, down, up. We'd have F with low E bass, A minor with an A bass, E major with low E bass, C with an A bass, A minor with an E bass, A minor with an A bass, F bass, down, up, and our E hit. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could have the F, A minor, E, C, chorus part. So we tried our chorus of the bass, down, up, down, up. we'd have the F bass, A minor the D bass, A minor the A bass, A minor the A bass, B flat, what was the 16th? A minor, B flat, and then from that chorus, then we go into our bridge part. So we could work that with bass, down, up, and have the F the bass, down, down, G low E bass, A minor then A bass, G with low E bass, C with an A bass, D with low E bass, or the 16th pattern. F, G, A minor, G, C. And from there, then we'll be going into our bridge tag. So we try that with our bass, down, up, and have D minor, C, G slash B with an A bass, G with low E bass, D minor the B bass, C with an A bass, G slash B with an A bass, B flat with an A bass, D minor the D bass, C with an A bass, low E bass, low E bass. Or if you're digging on the 16th and on that bridge tag, you have D minor, C, G slash B, G low E bass, D minor, C, G slash B, B flat, D minor, C, F, E major. And then from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus part. So we're F, D minor, A minor, B flat, F, D minor, A minor, B flat. Now, randomly on the choruses too, you may want to kind of throw that. There's this cool bass line that kind of turns up where you can play low E on the first fret, kind of the F note, and then you got third fret on the low E, and then open A to lead into the D minor, and then the open A, and then the open A to first fret on the A. So kind of the F, G, A, B flat. So you want to kind of play around with kind of throwing that in too. Might be kind of a cool thing to kind of throw in some of those bass notes, especially that F, G. I was just kind of digging on that. F, G, A, D minor, B flat. Then we go into our outro, which is kind of like a little piece of our intro. It's just kind of the A minor vamp, but you may want to bring back kind of our main A minor lick from the verse. And I think I play a big A minor at the very end, let people clap. But that's the basics of how you can strum through G.U.Y. by Lady Gaga. So good luck!